Hello there, Starscream again. I've been asked to do a review of Reflector, and unfortunately I do have Reflector, but there's two problems with the particular one I've got. Number one, I can't find the box at the moment because the box has his flash camera on that sits on top here, and the extending bit there for focusing. But other than that, he looks identical to Reflector, which should be transformed in camera mode. And one more thing, this isn't Reflector, this is the Microman Diaclone version, which is practically identical, other than the fact is it's missing the Decepticon rub signs and the Decepticon insignia. Other than that, identical figure. Very hard to come by. You could only get it the actual Transformer official one on the mail away, which you collected tokens for. And I can't remember if it was released in the UK. Somebody can pick me up on that. Anyway, look, here we go. We have Reflector. Each character had a name. Spyglass, Viewfinder, and Spectra, I think, were the names. You can pick me up, but I think you'll find they're correct. Not a lot of character development in the cartoon. Only arrived from Cybertron. I think he says one or two lines. He's voiced by Chris Latta, Starscream's voice. I think this is something along the lines of finding this is as easy as a piece of oil cake or something like that. Really crummy lines. And he never speaks again, not really much in the comics. So I don't really have to develop the character. I'm going to try and show you the toy. Quite like the toy. Bit of metal and stuff. As I said, this is a Diaclone version. I'm going to put it into pieces. Don't ask me which name goes with which character. I'm assuming Viewfinder is the biggest one in the middle. But look, I'll put it into pieces. Very old. This is the 1978 one. As I said, it's the Diaclone one I've got here. Paid a fair bit for this little chap. Here we go, look. You see this clip on his head, simulate taking photographs. Yeah, there we go, look. It's not that impressive, is it? Each one is very similar in transformation, to be honest with you. Here we go. Whoop, fingers in the way again. As always, very professional. Now, unfortunately, I've just taken their weapons off, and I can't remember which weapon goes with which chap. So, we'll put that one with him. We'll call him Red Guy, shall we? Because I can't remember. Well, I know his name, but I can't remember which one goes with which figure. So there's him. Here's his identical brother in blue. As I said, very similar transformation. I'll give him this weapon because I think it looks better in his hand. There we go. Okay. Ooh, there we go. We see him. And the last one, which I'm gonna guess this is Viewfinder. I suppose it could be Spyglass, couldn't it? I'm going to go for Viewfinder. Somebody can pick me up on that again. Slightly different transformation. You notice on the back here. Oh, crappy. There you go. There we go. If you look through it, it does actually magnify something through the lens at the front. It's not very good. But then again, Transformers never are they? He's got a bit plasticky. They've got a bit of metal on. It's quite nice. Oh, there we go. There's another common problem with Reflect. Well, it's not really a common problem because he's not very common. He's quite hard to come by. It costs a lot of money. His arm tends to come off. There's a little peg on there that used to sit on there to hold him on. It just comes straight off. As I said, you can forgive the chap, can't you? 1978. Yeah, he's a year older than me. So that's saying so, isn't it? So I think I've aged better than him, actually. There you go. That's my opinion. There we go. So, can we hold all three chappies up here together to give you an idea? There we go, look. I quite like them. As I said, you got free for free. Well, not free, you didn't get free for your money, did you? Because you didn't buy them. You had to send away for them. You got free for your troubles, should we say. And he's quite nice. I actually like the red one the best. Not because he's particularly different than the others, just like the colour, and I like the fact he's got the clip on his head. Not bad figures. Tend to drop the weapons quite a bit. Nice bit of chrome on them. And they're quite poseable and they stand quite nicely. Not that you can see that because I just put them down. As I said, do try and look out for them. They're quite hard to come by now. As you can appreciate, they're getting rarer. The actual mail away did come in a styrofoam case thing, which is really nice. It's just there's no description on the case. There's no detail. There's no insignia on it. It was just a blank case and you got it out in a little styrofoam pack. The Diaclone one, which I got here, as you see, doesn't even say a reflector on the front. I think it's just micro box or something. Let me have a look. Macrox, oh, something like that. Yeah, and he did actually. You could actually purchase him when it was in the Diaclone range. So it's probably easier to get hold of the original Diaclone one than the actual Transformer one with the Decepticon rub signs on it. But I mean, if you can look out, it's a lovely display piece. There's a few knockoff ones going off eBay at the moment, which is large. It's about, I mean, if you see the guy's this high, it's about that much high. I do have it. The quality's appalling, but it's identical in practically every way other than the colouring, and obviously it's not to scale. So I didn't want to show it to you because it lets this one down. It is a nice set. Look out for it. I hope that gives you some idea of Reflector. As I said, not very well developed in the cartoon. The comics, pretty much overlooked as far as I'm concerned. And didn't make it past season 3. I mean, season 3? Where'd that come from? Season 1 didn't make it to season 2. Did not make it into season 3. Didn't make it past the movie because we weren't even in the movie. So, yeah, look out for them if you get a chance. Hope that rounds out these little chappies for you here. And there's my favourite one. I think I'm going to call this one Spectro. I'm probably wrong though. There you go. Let's start asking you another review, and I'll catch you all later. Okay, thanks.